All right, man. Right out, fresh out the Madison Square Garden with the former champ himself, Chris Algieri. Chris, how'd you assess Danny's performance tonight in winning the IBF title?
Yeah, I mean, this was a fantastic performance, but I think both guys really brought their A games. You know, we knew it was going to be a competitive fight. We knew what Sergiy brought to the table, but I can't believe how tough that guy is. You know, he took some really big shots. I thought Danny hurt him almost every round, especially early on, just clipping him with shots. So you could see, you know, Sergiy was stunned at times, but he came right back every time. And you know, he's a great fighter, and I think he'll be a champion one day. But I did not have the scores anywhere near as close as the judges did.
How was it, you think, Sergiy was able to stay upright when he was seemingly hurt, you know, legs shaking, but would get right back in punching range and get hit again, but wouldn't go down?
You know, Sergiy's he's a really strong guy. You know, even like his stance and the way he fights, he's got great balance. You know, I sparred with him myself. It's just, he's a very good, strong guy, and I think that he was in great shape for this fight. Obviously, he knew what he had in front of him, and you know, he did what he had to do.
I know you said you didn't have it as close. What was your card about then?
I have to watch it on TV to really assess it, but I felt that I thought it was a very competitive fight. I think the rounds are very competitive, but I gave probably like 8 or 9 of the rounds to Danny. I thought it was like 9-3, 8-4. Sergiy definitely did good work, but I thought Danny was able to pull out a lot of those close rounds.
Was there anything Danny didn't do tonight that you wanted, that you thought he could have done to make the fight easier?
No, I just wish he started some things earlier. He was doing really good listening in the corner, listening to us on the side. That jab, man, when he was jabbing and moving, the fight was easy. He was easy. He was in total control. He looked great. You know, when he was ripping the body shots and coming back up to the head, that's when he had, you know, great success. And the uppercut. We were telling him from the first round, the uppercut's there, the uppercut's there. He didn't really start throwing it until like 6 or 7. But once he found a home for it, I mean, he was landing them. I will.
Do you think maybe it was that he had to get in a rhythm early, and that's why he wasn't able to do the things that he started doing in the middle rounds?
Honestly, I think he alluded this to himself. That you know, he was a little bit worried, you know, of Sergiy's power. He's been in the ring with Sergiy. He knows things that he does. You know, he was a little hesitant with the jab early because he knows Sergiy is good at coming up and under and over the top. So that's understandable.
Do you think Danny fights any differently against Canelo? Anything different?
Yeah, I think Danny fights differently against everybody. That's the thing. But I think that the best thing about Danny's style is he's so fluid and he's so reactive. He's a very dynamic guy. He's a dynamic athlete. You know, the way he comes into the ring. You know, he really picks a certain style that works from round to round at times. You know, tonight he had a good style for Sergiy. Canelo's a totally different fight and a different fighter, so we would have to prepare very specifically.
Well, breaking it down, what kind of approach would you do? What kind of things do you think he would do to beat Canelo? I
think Danny would have to really live by the jab. I think he'd be really long. His good footwork, his good lateral movement. When Canelo lets his hands go and rips combinations, he's phenomenal. His balance is awesome. He really lets his hands go great. If Danny is constantly moving and turning him, he won't be able to get those combinations off, and I think he'll really nullify Canelo's power.
We saw against Triple G, Canelo really go after a guy.
Yeah.
Because usually he likes to counter himself. Do you think he'd be willing to go after Danny the way he did Triple G in the rematch?
No.
Why is that?
No. Danny's size. Danny's bigger than both of them. Danny's a lot bigger than Triple G. We saw that when they fought. He's considerably bigger than Canelo, and they know that. He's a big, long, strong middleweight.
Would you like to see Danny fight Triple G at 160 or possibly 168 if you had a
I like that fight at 160. It would never happen at 68 because Triple G wouldn't go up. Canelo.
I'm sorry, Canelo at 68.
Oh, Canelo won't fight him at 68 either. He won't allow Danny to get that much because Danny's a bigger guy. They're not going to allow more weight. They'd rather, you know, sweat him down. I would think.
So you think Canelo would actually try and stay on the outside with a 6-foot guy instead of going after him?
Yeah, I mean, he's got good boxing skills. I mean, you know, Canelo does have good skills. He'd want to get set in front of him, let the hands go, and then try and move. You know, we see Canelo now, man. He boxes. He can move around the ring. He's got great defense. He's a great counter puncher. You know, he's got a lot of folds to his game. So.